Sassy here. And they're watching. Go grab a drink, grab your chair, and let's set a spell so I can show you some things I recently acquired at a local antique mall. See you in a bit. Well, how did you like those signs? I know shoplifting is an issue everywhere, but sometimes I think you can word things a little better. Anyway, several months ago, yes, I am very behind. My daughter and I went to an antique store over in Lincoln, and oh, hold on, my dog. Oh my goodness, those critters bark at every little thing. Some friends of mine have a booth, and I may have emptied their booth that day. Hey, what can I say? If I find a good deal, I'm going to pick it up. And I've had a few things. So, first up is this amethyst, aka the black glass bowl with the silver overlay to it. I like to pick these up. I usually will sell them around Halloween. I also got this. It's a little soap dish, and at first I thought it was going to be like Shawnee or something like that. No, it's not. It's actually made in Japan. How cute is that? Perfect for spring decorating. Then they had several silhouettes, which I think they got from an estate clean out that they did. And I did snag a few of these. Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? It's in really good shape. You can tell. I haven't taken off all the antique store string, so to speak. I also had this one. I love this one because it's like that watercolor effect in it. Look at this one with her holding the bird. I don't think I've come across that one before. I snagged it. And like I said, I got several. I got the courting couple. What is that, a bird on the platter? Presenting your girl with a bird on the platter. I got this because it reminds me of the Swiss Alps. That was probably my #1 favorite place in Europe, were the Swiss Alps. If you ever get a chance to go, go. I also picked up this one. This one is like in a little wood frame. And telling you guys that they had so many that day. Look at this one. I guess he's proposing to her. Isn't that neat? I just love these pieces. Then another floral. These make great additions if you do a gallery wall. And then I got this one. This one actually had a sticker, like the bubble frame on it. I love them. They also had this beautiful picture. It's Pinky by Sir Thomas Lawrence. Her name is Sarah, only daughter of Charles and Elizabeth Barrett Moulton, was born in 1783, died in 1795. And there was an original canvas that hangs in Pasadena. Isn't that stunning? I just love it. It's got the whole history about that painting on here. Alrighty. Let me move these off my desk because I got a lot more. I'll be right back. Okay. Still with the silhouettes. I did pick up this larger one. Again, it's in that watercolor technique, which I think is really, really pretty. And it's got that bubble frame on it. I also picked up another floral one, so if you're not into the, silhouettes, I did pick one up in a floral. And picked up this one. I don't normally see them in this style of a frame, but it is that convex frame. Again, the courting couple. And then this one, again, with the watercolor and the little girl. And then you have this one, but they have the little boy in it. So that, I believe, is all of the silhouettes that I picked up out of that booth. So let me move these off and show you some other things that I got. All right, I may have lied. Can't trust me, This is the last one. Look at this one. Look, it's got the deer down there. How cool is that? And it's got the convex frame. I am finding when you pick these up, you glance at them and you're like, oh, cool. You need to look at them again because there's always like these little hidden details in them that I didn't notice on the first glance because I was just like, oh, it's florals. No, there's more. In that same booth, I also picked up these. Let me see if I can unwrap this one real quick. I'm not making a ton of noise. Look at this. How stunning is that? And it is an artist signed piece. It is gorgeous, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. And there was another one. And I think I can do them separate because the color scheme matches, but they're not like, subject matter is a little different. But this one is the trees. So I just thought these were absolutely stunning. And they're heavy. Let me tell you, they're very heavy, but they are absolutely stunning. So, let me wrap this up real quick and move it. Okay. I didn't want you to hear that paper crinkling. I also, out of that same booth, picked up several pewter figurines. These are all artist signed figures. Look how cute that is. And then we have the little drummer boy. This one made me laugh. Look at the little monkey holding out his cup. I can't recall off the top of my head. I believe it starts with an R. I don't see. I know I've researched these before in the past. I've sold these in the past. And then there was also this dancing bear. This guy is really heavy. Goodness. And of course, as usual, if you see anything in the video that I'm showing you, you can always contact me at bayouvellevantiques@gmail.com and we can discuss a price. Otherwise, stay tuned. They'll show up on either Vamp or they'll show up in my Etsy, eBay, Mercari shops. But cheapest place to buy is either direct or on Vamp. I'm just going to tell you right now, okay? Alrighty. Now, I also picked up this beautiful blown glass, I believe it's an ashtray. And I think, let me double check. There is a glow to it along the edges. So it does have that cadmium glow to it. It's a little harder to see in this light, but it's a really well done piece. I mean, the Bullicante is done really well. It's possible that it's well, I don't think I'm going to say Murano because it is a little bit of indented. So could be like JSI Imports or something like that. But it's a really pretty piece. And it's a little different. It's not, even though I believe it to be an ashtray, it's a little deep. So, I don't know. We'll see. I also picked up this gorgeous, let me see, can't quite, goodness. It's kind of hard to make it out because the sticker is more like embossed, but look at this piece of religious iconography. It's in the style of a Florentine, you know, that same type presentation. Here's the back sticker. You can see what I'm talking about. It's embossed. So I'll have to look at this a little closer to see what country this was done in. But I really thought it's in really good condition. I mean, I thought just a little bit right there, but I just thought the composition was interesting with the nun playing the violin. I almost said fiddle. We ain't in the woods. We ain't in the sticks. It's not a fiddle. All right. I also found this. I don't know what's been going on lately. I have been finding so much great biography these days. But look at her. Look at that hair. And it says, "Don't mind my eyes, just hang your ties." Isn't that one cool? I thought that was really neat. So, oh, and you know what? I was like, I haven't found one without the wood bar. It would have had a wood bar, but it doesn't have it anymore. But, you know, it's not that big of a deal to get a little dowel and hang on there. Or, you know, maybe not. I don't know. I haven't really decided if I'm going to let this one go or not because I like the saying on it. So, I may have to think on this one a little bit. I don't know. Also, I got, hold on. I don't know what it is with that dog. People walk by, she loses her mind. And then she backtalks me. So, another thing I found were these German die cuts of the angels. I've been finding a lot of these as well lately. And I was able to pick these up because they were at a really good price. Then, let's see. Goodness, this box. Back at that booth where I picked up all the silhouettes, I also found this beautiful raccoon turtle. Isn't that gorgeous? I just thought it was a stunning piece. It always amazes me how they can get those colors by burning different type media. I'm not really sure what to really call it, but you know, depending on what they put in the burn barrel, it makes that clay respond in different ways. Then, also guys, I got trying to get the sticker off of this. I have not researched this one, but I found this amazing raccoon horse pin. Look at that. And it is signed. I haven't researched it yet to see who did that. How cool is that? And I will tell you, I got a steal of a deal. Apparently this person did not realize this was raccoon pottery. So I got a really great deal. And even if you don't wear it as a pin, it would be a beautiful display piece if you collect any kind of raccoon pottery. So we had that. And let me move a couple things and I'll be right back. Okay. Now, my last few items, I don't know which one shocked me more, but you should always look high and low when you're shopping, because I found way, way, way in the back, tucked under a shelf. Look at this Christ piggy. They didn't know what they had because the price tag definitely didn't reflect it. He is in amazing condition. Look at him. No chips, no cracks. His rhinestones are there. Her rhinestones are there. I don't think she was ever used. And the paint, everything's in great condition. Oh my gosh. This is the first time I've ever found one of these in the wild. And it's really kind of weird. I've been finding a lot of Christ lately. So I'm wondering if somebody had a collection and it went up for auction or something. Because I think this is about the 4th piece of Christ I found in Lincoln. So, alrighty. This one I'm definitely keeping, so don't even bother asking me for it. Look at this. Look at that lion. Oh my gosh. And it's a large one. It is so big. This one, I need to see if I have a similar one. I do tend to hoard my hat pins. I'm not going to lie, guys. I do tend to hoard them. But look at her. Is she not amazing? So I need to make some decisions on my hat pins. But that wasn't the best one. I have never found this one before. Should have looked at that. Millefiori Star hat pin. And look at the back. I don't know if you can tell, it's got a relief on the brass. Look at that. Look at that. Have you ever seen a Millefiori Star hat pin? I have never seen one of these before. And I understand this particular booth owner was selling off her personal collection. One, I don't know how people part with their hat pins because they don't take up really much space. But two, I was really curious if these three were the ones that I found that were left. And I mean, there were others, but these were the three that caught my attention. I was really curious as to what others had already sold. It's pretty freaking amazing, guys. So, yeah. I still got to research this one because I've never seen it before. Of course, there's a lot of things I haven't seen. I don't know everything, but I do know that it was worth more than what she was asking. So, yeah, it's really cool. So, alrighty. That is everything I got on that little excursion. So, let me know below, what was your favorite? Would you have picked up what I picked up? And as I always say, give yourself some grace, give others grace, because you never know what someone's going through. Trust me. Trust me. It has been a rough couple of months. I took a little bit of a break for my sanity, so to speak. And I got sick on top of all that. But, so, you know, just a kind word, a hug, and sometimes just listening to someone makes a huge difference. So, with that, I think the next haul that we'll have is going to be, I believe, the mother of all garage sales that happened in Lincoln. And it was, oh my God, I got some amazing stuff, guys. So, like I said, most of this is either coming to a Vamp sale or you're going to see it listed in one of my shops. So, but as always, if there was anything that you're interested in, always email me at bayoubellavantiques@gmail.com and we can discuss a price. Other than if I told you I'm keeping it. Alrighty, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.